Everyone, welcome to another Connoisseurs Conversation. Today I want to get into a very special conversation with you guys. This is the Father's Day weekend. And on Father's Day weekend, traditionally for myself, I've gone out and picked out some, what I would like to typically call, and is formerly known sometimes in the community, as the Holy Grail Fragrances. And for the last 5 years, after the passing of my father, I've gone out and picked up, in honor of his memory and for my passion, picking up Father's Day fragrances. And today I have a Holy Grail fragrance for you guys that I think is something that will not only pique your interest, but also give you some insight into what it was that my father loved to wear as fragrances and what I also have come to love to wear as fragrances. If this sounds like the type of content you think you'll enjoy, pull up a seat, pour a glass, and of course, let's enhance. Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dry Down. This is the channel where we aspire to enhance and elevate our olfactive sensory experiences through the understanding of the different aromas, facets, and nuances of scent, cigars, and wines. I'm your host, Chris. Welcome to today's experience. Today is a great experience for me to give to you guys a connoisseur conversation that I want to bring to your attention. This is a perfume by the House of Roja Dove and House of Roja Perfums Intact. This is a scent that I fell in love with very many years ago when it first came out. Wanted to give myself enough time and room and space to grow in this actual perfume hobby before I purchased this scent. This is the year that I went out and picked up this scent, and this is the scent I want to bring to you in today's Connoisseurs Conversation. This fragrance is Great Britain by the House of Roja Dove. So ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the packaging behind Roja Parfums, this is the cube-shaped 100 milliliter bottle. It has the purple Swarovski stones in the cap, purple imprint and indentation in the actual nameplate, and this is one of the best golden juices that you will see. Just the hue of this juice is phenomenally and beautiful. This is one of his standard size and styles of presentation, but of course there are only 3 fragrances in his collection that offer the purple stones in the cap. So when it comes to the scent profile for me, ladies and gentlemen, this for me is one of the most beautiful fragrances and fragrance experiences that I've ever had in my entire life. And I know we can say those things very often and try to take a cue from different fragrances to pinpoint what it is that we love in fragrances. For Great Britain, for me, this is the most poignant fragrance when it comes to me as a person and my personality. This is a beautiful suede leather accord that is so luxurious, so refined, and so complex. It is combined with one of the most gorgeous heart accords of May rose, violet, and grass jasmine that I have ever smelled in my entire life. This scent is me in a nutshell, and that's why I chose to bring it to you guys on this day when I choose to honor my father in this way. And the way that I feel about this particular fragrance is, to say the least, it is one, as I say, it pulls my heartstrings. This thing, it opens with the opening accord of a very herbaceous sage with a sweet, succulent bergamot and lemon accord. That particular way it opens is very inviting, very herbaceous, slightly aromatic feel to it. But once that opening dries down in the first 5 minutes, this becomes one of the most complex, beautifully sweet leather fragrances that you will ever smell in your entire life. This particular scent has 20 notes to it, and the way that the opening, mid, and the base of this particular fragrance comes off to you is so refined, so luxurious, so affluent and opulent feeling. And that's not just for me stating that for the price point. If this particular scent was in any other bottle, this particular scent would conjure these particular feelings for me. This is one of the most beautiful leather fragrances I've ever smelled in my entire life, as stated previously. This is a scent that I think anyone who has a penchant or attractive feeling towards violet, jasmine, and rose, but also leans into rich, very warm, very ambery, very thick, fragrances that can be worn year-round, they will fall in love with this particular scent. This has a very nice backbone of ambrette, guaiac wood, tolu balsam, labdanum, oak moss, styrax, ambergris, clove, juniper. He threw so many particular nuances into this scent that you can go into any person's purview, and feel luxurious, accepted, acceptable, and luxurious. The way that I see this scent, as a color, as a statement, this is black and white. This is crisp black, crisp white. This is elevated opulence in a bottle. This thing comes off so luxurious. That as an adjective is the one that most often than not comes to my attention when I think about this particular fragrance. The highs and lows of this particular scent, as I stated, is the bergamot comes in with a singing lemon and that herbaceous sage. The heart accords come off rosy, very much so. If you are a person that loves violet accords, this is a scent that I would say is the exemplary violet fragrance on the market. The way that violet mixes with the leather and the guaiac wood and the ambrette, it sings a song that is so beautiful and phenomenally I've heard that this goes into the same pattern and structures as Cœur de Rose, which is a Chanel-based fragrance, and Cœur de Rose is a Russian leather fragrance. So if that is one of these fragrances that you are used to smelling, this may be a fragrance that you have come across in your fragrance collecting journey, but not quite such complexity of it. If I have anything in my collection that I would say comes into a structure as this, I would say this is Dior Fahrenheit on level 100, on level 1000. This is how this fragrance feels to me, as it's structured with that nice violet accord. Slightly, I wouldn't say petrolic, but it has those notes in it from violet, because violet and violet leaf and the violet stem can bring you into a nuance that feels a bit petroleum laden. But this one never goes quite that far. It always stays into the floral touch of it. Then the ambrette brings into this musky, sweet, warm, animalic style of styrax, which then leads to this beautiful, beautiful, salty and salinic ambergris. The way it's drying down on the paper right now is very much so how it develops on the skin as well. It comes off within 30 minutes, it gets to the base. But that base, the heaviness of the base keeps you in touch with the entirety of it, but the rose and the violets from the mid stays as a cocooning effect around the whole entire base of the fragrance. Leathery, smoky, sweet, but it never takes you into a level where you don't feel comfortable in all four seasons. Today is Father's Day, and here in Michigan it's going to be 83 degrees, and this is going to be my scent of the day and scent of the evening. I feel very comfortable in the way that this fragrance goes off and is perfectly suited for a well-tailored casual, business casual, and or laid-back casual outfit, but goes into, so we're going to go out to the yacht today to relax with some friends, and that's going to be a day at the marina, relaxing, having a good time, cocktails. So this is this nice linen polo, nice cashmere polo. Anytime you wear anything like that, you're going to be feeling comfortable in this particular fragrance. As I stated, this is one of my favorite fragrances. I can go on and on. One thing about this particular scent that you will get is an iris accord that they don't state, and I'm assuming that the iris accord for this particular scent comes from the actual use of carrot seed. The opening, I had to get a blast of that opening one more time. So the carrot seed in this gives you a nice powdery feel to it. So you got musk, powder, leather, floral accords, nice astringent aromatic accords in this particular scent, and they just all come into a great development together. I could go on and on about this particular scent and the way it goes. What I want to state about this is that this is, in describing it, I can get on and on like I stated, but this for me, and this connoisseur's conversation was about me honoring my father, me bringing this scent as the memory for my father on Father's Day. So I have 5 scents in total right now that when I pull out, I think of my father, Leon, one of the best, most beautiful people that has ever graced this earth. And I love my dad so much. And these scents were scents that I can remember back in the day growing up under his arm, under his wing, under his tutelage, and under his parenting, feeling that these were the scents that he would put on, those robust leather ambery scents that would go out the house, and I would see my father walk out in suit and tie and turn around and look at his two sons and just show the love that he showed to us. And that is what I want to reflect in this day with my family, my children, and the scent that I choose to wear today, which is the Great Britain, the most beautiful, leathery, violet accorded scent that I've ever smelled. To all you fathers out there, congratulations to being a great dad. Beautiful thing to be. Once again, this is a connoisseur's conversation about the beautiful, luxurious Great Britain fragrance, the leathery based fragrance of jasmine, May rose, and of course the styrax, carrot seed, oak moss, cedar wood, lavender, styrax, clove, ambergris. A beautiful, beautiful scent. I think anyone who gets their nose on this will agree with me when they say this is the most luxurious and beautiful leather scent that they've ever smelled. Once again, as always, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining my family. Thank you for becoming subscribers. Thanks for always tapping in. Thanks for being a part of this community with me as I get across the things that I feel about these fragrances, these whiskeys, these wines, and these cigars. Thank you. And as always, if you guys have found anything of entertaining or educational about this particular video, tap in. Let me know what you think about this scent. What you think about the actual... I'm actually sipping on Ron Zacapa XO this morning. This is one of my favorite rums to drink. This is a sipping rum, so I put it in with the ice cube, and it is an aged, extra aged rum that is one of the most. I think that if you are a rum drinker, this particular rum is your this is a Holy Grail rum as well. I will say that. The most smooth rum you'll have ever as well. Ron Zacapa's XO, extra aged. Nice, sweet, warm, spicy, very spicy rum, but it's so smooth. I think anybody who gets a taste of this will enjoy it. I suggest this particular rum if you are a person that loves to drink bourbon straight, whiskey straight, scotch. If you're a person who likes very woody, spicy, almost apple and caramel type of bourbons, this is a great rum for you to get your nose on, because the actual aromas that comes off this, as well as the taste profile, is one of the best I've ever had. And I've had this particular flacon of this rum for about 8 years now. It is one that I very thoroughly enjoy, along with their Solera 23. I think that Zacapa makes some of the best rum on the market. So that is what I've been sipping today as I honor my father. And I want to say thank you guys once again. As always, tap in. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about the upcoming videos that I'll have, which are going to be based around some of my favorite summer-based fragrances. And until then, I'll see you guys in that video. Have a blessed one, blessed week.